Hello everyone. For grammar today we are going to continue talking about adjectives. So let's just quickly review, what is an adjective even? An adjective describes a noun, which is a person, place, or thing, and it can describe how a noun looks, how it acts, the way it behaves, how it feels, and how many of the noun there are. So I have a sentence on the board here. I'll read it for you. The first thing that I want you to try and do is tell me what are the nouns in this sentence. The sentence says, the little boy was sad because he lost his new bouncy basketball. So let's go through it and see if we can find the people, places, or things. The, not a person, place, or thing. Little, not a person, place, or thing. Boy is a person, so this is our noun. This is our noun right here. Was, not a person, place, or thing. Sad, not a person, place, or thing. Because he lost his new bouncy, all of those not people, places, or things, basketball. We've got one more noun here, the basketball. So we want to try and find all of the words in this sentence that will either describe the boy, how he looks, acts, feels, or how many of the boy there is, and the words that are going to describe the basketball, how it looks, acts, feels, or how many of them there are. So, the boy is described as little. He is a little boy. That might be how he looks. Was sad. This sad tells us how the boy feels. This is an adjective describing how he feels. Because he lost his new bouncy basketball. So we have two more adjectives here. New is also describing the basketball, how it looks, maybe how it feels as well. And bouncy describes the basketball as well. It tells you how the basketball acts, how the basketball behaves. It's a bouncy one. So we have two nouns here, but there are four adjectives, two adjectives that describe each noun. I hope that makes sense for you because I have a sentence here on the bottom that's kind of boring. We want to make this sentence more exciting, and you can do that by adding adjectives to the sentence. So we're first going to find the nouns in the sentence, people, place, or things. And then I am going to let you come up with as many ideas or just even one idea of how you can make this sentence more interesting. Maybe you can pause the video and tell someone around you how you would make this sentence more interesting. So it says, the student found a toy. It's cool that the student found a toy, but it's kind of boring. It doesn't really tell us what is the student a student of? Is it a girl? Is it a boy? Is it an old student? A young student? Is the toy fun? Exciting? Is it new? Is it shiny? Is it a twirly toy? We don't know. So you guys can try and come up with some ideas for that. So the nouns here are student and toy. Try and find some adjectives or think of some adjectives that would make this sentence more exciting. Once you have had a chance to do that, You have a page in your little handouts that looks like this. It says adjective guesses up at the top. So you have 3 items here. A top, which I think a lot of you know what it is, a top, but if you're not 100% sure, it's kind of like those Beyblades that you guys like playing with. The next one is a mop and a cat. So think about these 3 things. I want you to try and think about what can be shiny and red. Could it be the top, the mop, or the cat? Write your guess on the line, and then think about how that item was described. What 2 words describe that item? Write the adjectives on the line. The next question says, what can be soft and fluffy? Is it the top, mop, or cat? Make your guess, write it on the line, and decide in that question what 2 words described that item. Write those 2 words down. Last, it says, what can be wet and dirty? Do you think it is the top, mop, or the cat? You decide which item you think it was. Write that down, and then write the 2 adjectives that describe that item. That is all the work that you have to do on that page, but there is this extra page that has a little spider up here at the top. What you can do is try and help this spider get to his web at the bottom. But in order to do that, starting at the spider, you can color in each square that has an adjective in it. So if you think under, will, small, tired, big, fat, oily, or blue are words that could describe a noun, color in the box and keep going from there, the boxes that are around it, and eventually you will find a path to get to the web. Then at the very bottom here, you can write 3 adjectives of your own, 3 different ones you can think of on the bottom. This is extra work. I don't need to see it again, but if you have extra time and you feel like doing this activity, it is there for you.